Hi everyone. In the last session, we have seen that how to generate extender ports and how to use extender ports with multiple classes. And we have also seen how to assign categories to your extender ports scenarios. Now, in this session, we will cover one topic, that is how to put system information uh, in your extender ports. So, what do you mean by system information? Like what is your operating system, and what is your Java version, username, what is your email ID, okay, and what is your Chrome browser version, and information like that, or maybe Maven version. Similarly, if you want to put any information in your extender ports, you can do that. So let me show you first of all. This is your last execution report.html. Let me open this report, and I will show you. In this report, we are not having any information regarding system or operating system version and what is the Java version or username. Let me show you all. Like in this, we are not having that. And if I click here or click here, we are not having any information about our system. We running this execution on Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8, or any other Windows version, or what is a Java version, like that. So we can add this system information to our extender post, and let me show you a demo how can we add this information to your extender post. If you guys remember, in the last session we have created this extender port object. So we need two things, extender post and extender spark reporter. So we have covered these things in last videos. If you are directly jumping into this video, please visit my previous videos. I will just put the link in the description box. Okay, so we are done till this step, how to attach a reporter to your extender object. Now let me show you how to add system information to your extend report. So you can write extend dot set system info. Okay, in system information you can pass key value pairs. Like in the key you can pass operating system, in the value you can pass the value of operating system. So one way is you can write operating system, and in the value you can pass Windows 10. So I'm using Windows 10. So let me execute this code and see the report whether we are getting this system information or not on extender portal. So let me execute this code. Okay, so let me reopen report.html, open with system editor. So let me find system information. Guys, have a look. This is now visible. This particular component is visible here. So we have set operating system here and value as Windows 10. So it's visible here, operating system Windows 10. Now if you want to make it dynamic, let's suppose Java code should read the operating system of your system. So you can use Java code system.getProperty. So let me refactor this code. Let me write string OS version. OS is equal to system dot get property. Here you can pass OS dot name. This code will read your operating system name. Now you can pass this OS here. Okay, or you can directly write uh, this whole statement in this second value. Okay, both ways you can write the code. Now this code will read the operating system name at dynamically at runtime, and it will put it in your extender port. So let's suppose we have some other information, like if you want to print OS version in your extender port, you can write extend dot set system info. You can write OS version, and you can use the same code. Here you can pass OS version, OS dot version. Similarly, if you want to print the architecture of your OS, maybe AMD or Intel or some other architecture, okay, so you can write, you can just copy this and paste here and name it to OS architecture model, and you can just rename version to ARC. So these information is related to your operating system. Similarly, if you are writing your code in Java and you want to represent your Java version on your in your extender ports, you can write extend dot set system info, and here you can pass Java version, and in the second argument you can pass system dot get property, and here you can pass Java dot runtime dot version. Okay, it will read the Java version from your system. Similarly, if you want to print the username for your system, so you can use extend dot set system info, and you can use user, and you can use the same system dot get property, and you here you can pass user dot name. Okay, so for demo purpose I'm just showing you both dynamically plus hardcode values. So these values like os dot name, os dot version, os dot architecture, and Java version, username, so these are system variables. So we are getting using system dot get property. Let's suppose you have some additional arguments, okay, maybe related to your project or specific to your organization or company. So you can just write like this: set system info, pass the key name, okay. Let's suppose I want to pass my email ID, okay, so I can write email, and in the second argument I can pass hardcode value, okay, abc@gmail.com. So in this way you can create n number of arguments in your system information, OS information, your programming information, your Selenium version information, your browser information, or maybe author, like some people write their names in their scripts, like instead of email or instead of user, you can just write extend dot set system info, and here you can pass author of your like project, okay, so you can pass some common name here, okay, like open source developer, and you can pass your name here. So in this way you can create CS system information EX center port. Now whenever you create your center port, this information will be start appearing in this section, in this area. If you scroll down system environment, it will show you all the details here. Okay, so let me run this program and I will show you all the details here, like we are having 3 4 5 6 7 inputs here, so all will be visible on that page. Let me run this program and it will generate a new center port for us. So let me refresh this center port. Let me close the older one, let me refresh it. So let me click on this icon, have a look. So in the system environment we are having all the values here. So I am having operating system Windows 10, okay, and OS version 10.0, architecture model AMD 64. I am having Java 15, so it's showing 15.0, and username is hkumar, and I just put these two email and author values as hardcode values, so these are visible here. So you can set your system information here, and whenever your any of your team member or your stakeholders or your client wants to see the like properties of your execution. So they can see these in system properties or system environment properties, like what is the operating system of your execution of this particular project, or OS version, Java version, right? And who is the like owner of this project. And you can pass like some people can pass their IP address. If they are running on some cloud machine, they can pass their machine information in this particular system information. Okay, I just showing you the logic of how to set system information in your extender ports. So you have to just write all this information using key values in the extend object. Okay, we have covered topic set system info in extender ports. Okay, now we will cover one more topic, that is how to remove test. Okay, so in the last video we have seen how to add test to your like extender portal. Like we have created extender object and we have added create test, and we have added logs to that test. But let's suppose you have to remove some test from your extender port, maybe in After Suite or anywhere. Okay, let's suppose we are having this test case. Okay, logout test case 1. If you see the report here, uh, it's visible here. We in the logout we are having two test cases: logouts underscore test case 1, logout underscore test case 2. But in After Suite we want to remove that logout underscore test case 1 from our report. You can do that. Okay, so let me show you After Suite. Before flushing it, you can use extend dot move test. Just pass the name here. Okay, so let me run this program. So let me refresh the report. Have a look. Now we are not having logout underscore test case 1. Only logout underscore test case 2 is visible. So I'm just showing the how to write the code for removing the test case. If you like want to apply some logic here, maybe based on some condition, like you want to remove all the test cases with some particular name or something. If you want to remove any test case from your extender portal or your extender port, you can use this code, remove test. Okay, so that's all about system information and remove test from your extender port. In the next video we will try to cover more features of extender ports. That's all for today, and thank you so much. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section.